Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Essential Image. This week we are talking about the well-groomed gentleman, and this is part 3, your body. We are going from head to toe, and earlier this week I talked about your hair, how to take care of it. On Tuesday we talked about how to take care of your mouth and have fresh breath. Today we're going to talk about some of the details you might forget about your body when you are showering. So let's get right to it. Number one, I'm not a big proponent of things that have scent in them, unless it's, of course, cologne. So, for example, my clothes, I do not launder them in any sort of a detergent that has a smell to it. My detergent has no scent. The dryer sheets have no scent. I want my clothes just to smell clean. I don't want them to smell like perfumes. Same thing when it comes to the shower. So let's get right to it. One of the things I'd like to encourage you to do is to choose a soap that has little to no scent. So for example, I like the Dial. This is the basic white version. It has little to no scent, but more importantly, it is an antibacterial soap. The great thing about an antibacterial soap is that when you shower or wash with it, you are essentially putting deodorant all over your body. And that's a good thing because we get busy. We run around town, we take trips, whatever. You might work out. The antibacterial soap helps keep you smelling good. It's just a good thing to do, and they're cheap. You can buy a whole bunch of Dials for next to nothing. Great thing to have lots of. So Dial soap, great thing. Now in the shower, of course, I don't like sponges. I rather use a washcloth, or really my favorite thing is these little puffy things. They're actually called a bath poof. How's that for a dorky name? A bath poof. And the reason I like them is because they act as an exfoliator. I sound like Marvin the Martian. Exfoliator. And they help you get dead skin off your body. Of course, I'm not going to go into the details of how you should shower. Hopefully you know that by now. But key things you should do. Obviously get this going with a lot of lather. Get to every part of your body. Obviously, the obvious parts of your body that you should get to: your underarms, your undercarriage, your feet. But one of the details that a lot of guys tend to neglect are their elbows and their knees. Have you ever seen somebody with elbows that look just kind of dirty, crusty? Guys, that's gross. Women don't like that. Your wives don't like that. It looks gross. Same thing with your knees. So take a minute in the shower and really get to those elbows, get to those knees so that they look clean. Really, really easy thing to do. Now, of course, once you are done cleaning your entire body, make sure you rinse really well. That's going to be a theme throughout these Well-Groomed series. It's great to soap up and lather up and clean. You have to rinse really well. Leaving soap on your body or traces of it is not going to help you at all. So once you've showered really well, you've rinsed thoroughly, and you've gotten out of the shower, make sure you dry off completely. By the way, here's a clue. I encourage you to use white bath towels. And the reason is, if you notice that your bath towel gets dingy after a couple of days, I submit to you, you are not showering completely or thoroughly. I said this on another video that if your shower takes you less than 3 minutes, you're not doing it right. Your head alone will take 2-3 minutes. The rest of your body, your feet, that takes another couple of minutes. So a 3-minute shower, it's almost impossible to shower and to clean your body thoroughly in 3 minutes. It's just, I've never seen anybody do that, or, well, I don't think I want to see them do that. But fact is, it'll take you some time, so plan on spending that time. So once you've showered, rinsed, and dried thoroughly, dry your whole body before you get dressed, I also encourage you to choose a deodorant or an antiperspirant that has no scent. My favorite is the Dry Idea Unscented for several reasons. Number one, again, this has no scent, but once you put it on, it dries almost instantaneously. I mean, it's quick. You can put it on and then go put your undershirt on if you happen to wear one. I like to wear undershirts for several reasons, and I may have to do a video just on that. But one of the things that I've seen, for example, friends of mine, they lift their arm and that t-shirt, that undershirt is yellow in the pit. Guys, that's gross. What's even more gross is if you don't wear undershirts and then you go to work in a white dress shirt and then you happen to put your arms up for some reason and people see those yellow pits in your underarms. That is disgusting. That's gross. This deodorant will not yellow your clothes. Very, very good product. It's not the cheapest, but very, very good. I highly encourage you to do that. Now, lastly, before you get dressed, like I mentioned, I like cologne. I'm a good South American boy. I like my colognes. I have a whole bunch of different ones. I have YSL, I have Prada, I have, a whole bunch of different ones. Right now, I'm into Hugo Boss. I like Hugo Boss for a lot of reasons. It is not a very strong smell, and it almost smells like new clothes, that really good smell of new clothing from high-end stores. It almost smells like that. Now, here's the deal with colognes, and this goes for the women as well, so for perfumes. One of my personal branding rules is personal branding rule number 2. I shouldn't be able to smell you before I see you or after you've gone. Does that make sense? In other words, I don't want to walk into a room and think, oh my goodness, who overdid it on the perfume today? Or I don't want to smell you on my hands or on my clothes. I'm a big hugger. I hug people when I see them, when I meet them. I love hugging. I like that. What I don't like is smelling like your perfume. And here's the thing. I think a lot of people, after a while, become immune to their own cologne, to their own perfume. I see this a lot with women especially. They wear the same perfume for years and years, and they become immune to the smell. So when they put it on in the morning or whenever, they're really 3, 4, 5 squirts everywhere. I got to tell you, 1 squirt is plenty. The way I do it, I basically squirt a little bit in the air and I walk through it. I do not put cologne on my clothes. I do not put it on my face or my wrists or even my neck for that matter. By design, I just basically do a quick spray in the air and I walk through it so that most of it actually falls on my chest. And the reason I do that is because although I like the smell of cologne, I don't want to overwhelm people with it. The only time you'll be able to smell it on me is if you're actually sitting next to me and actually fairly close to me, or if you hug me. That's when I want you to smell a little bit of my cologne. Other than that, I don't want to leave it on you. I don't want your hands to smell like it. More importantly, I don't want to leave your office and have you smell me all day. If you're interviewing for a job and you are overwhelming with perfume or cologne, not a good thing. That's going to be a mark or a tick against you. If you go into a job interview, do not wear perfume. If you go into an initial business meeting, do not wear perfume or cologne. Just smell like nothing. That's the whole idea. Smell like nothing so that you're not memorable for your smell, good or bad, really. Basic thing, guys. Basic thing. So that's really it. Take those tips for what they're worth. Tomorrow we will top the week off with your feet. We're going to spend a good amount of time on that because that's... I have a few funny stories for you on that. But until then, I hope you're enjoying the series. If you like them, please subscribe to my channel, pass them on to your friends, or share the link. I really will appreciate that. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.